Before we go to the video, one small disclaimer. The following video will contain sensible topics that may not be suited for everyone. So if you guys do not enjoy violence, gore, sexual themes, religious themes, and the usage of drugs for comedic purposes, this might not be a video for you. Got it? Okay, on to the video. Let's go. I already tried to record this intro 5 times in a row. I can't do this today. I do not know why. I cannot. Let's just get to the video, okay? Give a like to the original video. Let's do it.
Well, hello there, you wayward sinner. Do you like
Are there subtitles?
the depravity of a sexual nature?
Oh.
Daddy, Do you really expect me to memorize this whole script?
Of course you do. That's why you're in hell. What would you say if I told you there was a place to stay that had none of that? Welcome to the Hazbin Hotel. Your last desperate attempt at salvation starts here.
So, what do you think?
I'm sorry, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, one note. This place is about second chances to convince heaven the people of hell can be redeemed.
Hi, mister.
Go fuck yourself!
Have you ever wanted something that was so clear in your mind that you could taste it?
You're gonna help sinners?
Fucking hilarious!
It's a feeling like a rumbling in your gut.
I just hope what I'm trying to do here will work.
Are you fucking high?
Here, hold this. Oh my god, oh my god! For the first time in my life.
Holy shit,
I'm
why?
ready for this, ready to be the
We got 24 hours before the extermination begins. Let's get to work.
And although I kind of feel unsteady, now I need to be ready for this.
They're gonna fucking die. They're gonna die.
For the first time in our lives, we know that we are ready for this. We'll show heaven up like they won't forget. It's time to take a stand. It is time to lend a hand against the angels and their deadly threat. We cannot take it anymore. The time has come to go to war. Prepare to fight. We're ready for.
It's time I remind everyone why I'm here.
I really hope that I'm ready for this.
I'm a bad man who never got enough hugs. Where's an innocent kid I can sell crack to? Who wrote this?
It's great, right? Keep going.
Is all. Okay. I would just say that I stood quiet because I do not know if this will have a chance to get a copyright. So now that I'm, as I hope, now that I can finally be able to speak again, let's get to the beginning. If you guys been on the channel for at least a week since the release of this video, you guys know that last week I reacted to Hell of Boss. And it's a series that I did not expect to get so attached to, really. The series has great characters, the characters, they really seem like individuals, and it has great writing and voice acting, many of which are like some original voice actors from characters from my childhood, which I didn't know because, if you guys don't know, I'm Brazilian, I grew up watching the Brazilian dub, but still, it's just so cool to see that they were able to attract so many names, and if before you guys go to the comments to say, oh, how you didn't notice this name, is because I may not be familiar with it. I'm not the most familiar one when it comes to talking about voice actors, just with the Critical Role cast nowadays. But I want to get to the beginning and let's over-analyze everything. Because I already knew like that the opening to the thematic of Hazbin Hotel is trying to decrowd hell a little bit. They're trying to give sinners and people who went to hell another chance so hell does not stay too full. And after watching the trailer, this just shows to me that maybe an angel will come down from heaven and they will try to fix hell, or at least they will do that to try to prevent an inquisition from the angels to clear hell from by wiping out a lot of devils and sinners. I have no idea, but let's start this analysis. He goes, well, hello there, you wayward sinner. So this is a sinner. I remember that Gatorman and also Casey, and a shout out to them for always being there in the comments on Hell of Boss. I know that you guys are gonna be here too. There are two types of, a few types actually on Hell, a few types of creatures, but mainly they are the sinners and the Hellborn, as I will call them. Do not remember if that's the specific name of it. But sinners are people that died or were killed on Earth. They were human like us, but then they were brought to hell for their sins, and they are basically immortal, saved for angelic weapons. I believe that was the name. I might be wrong too. While Hellborn are creatures that are actually born in hell and they can die like any other, and they do not come back. They're not immortal. So this is a really interesting concept because on my reaction to Hell of a Boss, we saw way more Hellborns than anything. We had a few interactions with sinners, but I was told that on this series, sinners would be a lot more of the focus of the series. And it's something that I think is very smart. You know, they do not try to rush everything with only one show. They show things bit by bit, and they try to keep the focus on the important things that they want to showcase about the stories of the characters that we already know. While on Hazbin Hotel, we can get maybe some redemption arcs and maybe even some stories about people that committed sins, and now we can focus on sinners. We can see why they did that. We can see what were the reasons, and we can see some very goofy personalities. But I think that we will mostly follow the crew of the hotel throughout this journey. He goes, hello, hello. Do you like blood, violence, and depravity of Shrek's nature? And both of them just kind of stop at the same time from what they were doing, looking in confusion to them. Oh, maybe this is a sign to show what is a hellborn and what is a sinner, because I think that this is a sinner and it has a normal pair of horns, while this one has a pattern with stripes. I don't know, because I remember seeing on Half Boss that male hellborns, they have horns with this pattern with big white stripes, while female ones, they have smaller stripes. And that was indicative, for example, to maybe be able to find transsexual hellborns. And I will not go too much deep into these aspects. I'm not here to discuss this. I know that Hell of Boss and most likely Hazbin Hotel will get a lot of polemics again for touching these subjects, but I think that they do in a magnificent way, you know, just to showcase the world. And so let's continue. And we got this character here, and I cannot not feel like it that this kind of reminds me to Stolas, considering how horny Stolas can be. Do you expect me to memorize this whole script? And we got a lot of creatures here. We got a hound. We got what seems to be a pimp. And other characters that I have no idea where here for. They're just recording. Okay, so the hounds, they are actually recording. And once again, with the team with the DIs and also the pentagrams. And someone was leaving a lot of mail here. I wonder if all of these are like already in the hotel or not. I don't know. Of course I do. That's why you're in hell. Hmm. I wonder. This character, I've seen a lot of posts about this character right here in specific. I do not know who he is, but I think that he will maybe be the owner of the hotel. And I gotta say, this guy gave me some Mad Warden vibes. If you guys ever saw Super Jail, you guys will know what I'm referring to. But this just goofy personality of being an owner and not caring about what is happening to his surroundings as long as he gets his fun. And any casualties can be made, and he will not care as long as that does not affect him directly. I don't know, it just really feels like the same personality. What would you say if I told you that there was a place to stay that had none of that? Hazbin Hotel, vacancy, now playing. So what, was this a theater that became a hotel? So this is a place that they try to not do any sins. Let's have a look at the crew. We have this character. We got a lot of these guys over here, which will be like, what, little Humpty Dumptys? They can remind me of the horror Humpty Dumpty games, you know, like Five Nights at Humpty Dumpty's, is that the name? And we got a few interesting characters here that will be your crew. So far, I do not know any names, and I do not know what they will be doing, but maybe each one of them will try to represent a sin. Maybe this character right here, for what we saw, he will be maybe a depiction of lust, and we'll get this team with each character, each one of them having their own problems, and to showcase a different type of sin to get into a funny situation. And can I just say how cute these little guys are? The little what? The little housekeeping goat guys. I don't know, they just look so cute. We got this character that has one gigantic eye, and yeah, why does this guy has like a black eye and a white eye? He kind of reminds me of Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. We got this snake devil creature, and this one too. Welcome to Hazbin Hotels. Welcome to Hazbin Hotel. Okay, I already read that. Sorry. Your last desperate attempt for salvation starts here. Call now or don't. I don't care. We still don't have a working phone. Yeah, so their situation is very bad. A little bit like Imp. But I hope that they're not spending all the money with futile things. And we got also another character that hasn't been showed so far in the trailer. That is this one. It goes, so what do you think? And did you realize, didn't you guys notice actually that, god damn it, let me show this. That his staff also has kind of seemed to have a microphone type of implement. I don't know. He just seemed like a guy that really works as an announcer. He just wants the attention to be on himself all the time. And I think that he's gonna be the owner of the hotel, since he's the one that is showcasing the trailer or the propaganda for the hotel. And she goes, "I'm sorry, what the fuck was that?" Yeah. One note from the viral creator Viviane Medrano. This place is about second chances. And we just see what's like the opening of the hotel, or at least the beginning of the hotel, which a lot of characters kind of bond in together to try to work on this. And I wonder what will like bring them to work on this. We saw that this character, and I do not know if this is going to be a plot in the middle of the series or just how he kind of chose to work somewhere else, but maybe working at the Shrek's industry was not so good and he chose to do something else. And this characters right here, they try to just be part of the hotel. And I wonder if this is a sinner, because I don't think the one in the left has horns. She doesn't, so she might be an angel that came down to this place, and this one might be a sinner, because the design of each sinner depends on the way that they were on life and also the considering the reasons for their deaths. At least that's what Gatorman and Casey told me in the comments, and it's something that I am trying to keep an eye on. But looking at the design of the place, we got stallions, Pegasus, snakes around the jars or plants or plant jars. And this place with many boards just all around, showing that this place was abandoned or still opening for business. So this is really putting the theme of this is our only chance to do something right, and we're trying to do what's right for all of these sinful creatures. We're giving them a second chance. As I said, to convince heaven, the people of hell can be redeemed. Ooh, and they're here ready for a fight. I think that this might be just a little bit later in the season. For what I could see, all of them like brand new weapons. Oh, and he even has wings. Interesting. Maybe this guy is a fusion of maybe a Hellborn and no, sorry, a Hellhound and a Succubus, maybe because of the wings. And really, this guy right here just seems like he came straight out of Vice City. Just by the way that he's dressed almost like a pimp. And why is the other guy dressed like Napoleon? And also the many eyes still present. But he's dressing like almost like a pimp, or like a, I don't know, the word pimp is the only one that comes to mind. With actually a customized gangster weapon. Nice. Very nice. We got some background characters. He says, "Hey, mister." And he just tells her to go away. And he's just reading the newspaper while doing crack. I presume that's crack. And she starts saying, "Have you ever wanted something? Comes a place for every damned soul that was so clear in your mind that you could taste it." And I wonder what's going to be the story of this character. I really think that she's a sinner that will try to redeem herself. And we can see that at least on the end of the season, maybe we're going to get a fight, which I already think that I know what's gonna be about. And really, look at these creatures. Look at these angels. I really thought that the angels would have a different design on this series, because we saw some different angels, or these are fighting angels. I have no idea. But I did not expect this design. They just really look like devil creatures. And once again, like I said, we're going for the patterns for gender identification here. We got maybe a smooth horns for males, and we got the little stripes for female angels. So this is a pattern that even the angels follow. And this is probably her trying to offer to stall a rehabilitation program, which even the angels do not believe that is possible. And I think I think I missed a few lyrics. Sorry. No, I didn't. My bad. It's a feeling like a rumbling in your gut. Oh, cool room. Let's see. She might be even like just leaning her hand against the door, just maybe to showcase this in her frustration about everything. And here we can see like a picture of the employees. We got the cat winged guy. We got the little psychopathic short stack. We got the lustful. Um, I have no idea how to call him. The I will call him respectfully Stolas 2.0 because it's so horny. And we got the snake here in the background, I think. And this thing can be many things. You can see it can be just her like putting her hands against the door, and even there's some stickers here, and just kind of feeling that she left everyone down on this scene. Maybe she will be just contemplating bad. There need to be arcs in a story. Just like the lessons of a Hell of Boss, and I will have a spoiler now from Hell of Boss, so maybe skip from after this scene that is right here. But just the way that characters need to have ups and downs to overcome and develop themselves, there will be most likely the same thing. We saw many scenes that the characters were put up to a challenge, being this character of this lady right here, just going against an angel to try to implement rehabilitation for devils. I think that she will have many ups and downs, and leading to the end of the season, I think that will be put to the test where she will feel like she left everyone down. The same thing with the previous scene where we had the girl that I presume is a sinner also feeling bad and seeing the whole place destroyed. So it can be that, or it just can be like she was trying to say hi to whoever was behind the door and the door was shut in her face. But I think it's most likely my previous theory, my first theory. And the design for the walls, like what spiders? I do not know, but it's beautiful either way. It's a feeling like a rumbling in your gut. Yeah, and she starts to cry. And I think that this might really reinforce my theory that this is just her feeling like she failed everyone at the hotel. I just hope what I'm trying to do here will work. And we see the destruction all around, and this might be just the same scene that we saw at the beginning when they were watching the tape, or it can be later. But she just shows that she wants to help. She believes and she wants to see good in people, even though others don't see. And that is a very long mile. There's a very long mile to run through when you're talking about sinners in hell. But she's trying. I feel like this character is gonna be interesting. And right here, let me move a little bit. Right here, we got a book, and I think that this is just a big way to showcase that this book, most likely, just like the one Stoll has, is a powerful book that allows her to be able to come down to hell, or just a book to get out of hell. Every time that we see a book in Hell of Boss, not a magazine, not a pamphlet, a book like that, it's just showcasing some traveling between the planes or the worlds. And I think that we're going to be able to see that. This is most likely how she got here. For all we know, she might not even be allowed to be here, and she's doing it out of the good of her heart to be able to try to show that she was right. Maybe she will pull a Judy Hobbs and go AWOL, you know, just to do her own thing. But this is all presumptions. This is all theory. Are you fucking high? Here, hold this. Just showcase a little bit of the personalities of the creatures. And I do not know if this character right here, since it has one eye, it's the same one from before, the short stack that we've seen before, and maybe she can change her appearance and shape. I don't know. And she gives a little what? A little TNT. In order to save Hell. But oh, she goes, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. In order to save Hell. For the first time in my life, and just seeing around, she sees actually a family of cannibals just eating off of a corpse. And she's on a segment of the city that maybe what? Maybe what is the segment of the city? In what ring can she be of hell? Oh, what was the name of it? Famine? No, that's one of the four horsemen. Gluttony, maybe? I don't know, because we saw that the Queen Bee was the archdevil of this ring. So I do not know. It might be, maybe. But this might be showcasing her first arrival at Hell and her reality check when thinking that she could save everyone and that this place was not so bad. But she's definitely showed by this cannibalistic family that it is bad. Ready for this? Ready to be? They'll have to raise hell. We got 24 hours before the examination begins, so I was right. They will just come to this ring and they will start blasting with angelic weapons to destroy as many devils as they can to unpopulate hell. So I was right with my beginning theory. And if that doesn't work, they are just gonna be ready to fight and to destroy that hourglass. Maybe that's a bomb, a holy bomb. And even here, it has a little eye. Do you guys notice that there's a little eye on the top of the clock tower? Well, there's a pentagram for like the time, just being like a reference to the Big Bang. And on top of it, there's a halo. 24 hours before examination begins. Let's get to work. And though I kind of feel unsteady, and these are the angels and how they're fighting. Wait a minute, did you guys notice that right here, they also have like the one eye over here, and to the other they have like an X? Just like the girl that we saw with purple skin. Let me try to come back here real quick. This girl. So maybe she's a fallen angel, or she's a what can we call them? I will call them Valkyries. I think you guys will be familiar with the name. And maybe she's a fallen angel that was sentenced to hell for going against what they believe, or for going against an order. So this is a very interesting concept that you can actually have your status quo modified between angel and devil depending on what you do, and it's not an unfamiliar thing. Throughout biblical history, we had stories about angels who fell down from heaven's grace and became the first devils, right? I don't remember so well. It's been a while since I watched the entire story of the Bible. I guess that's the name of the video. It's been a while. And though I kind of feel unsteady, and we see just a glimpse of the fight. Now I need to be ready for this. Yeah, this is just her singing that doesn't matter what happened before. If she doesn't feel that she's not ready, she needs to be ready. She gotta do what she's gotta do. And just seeing like all these devils being massacred in the background and destroyed like this really adds another level to fucked up in this universe. We thought that devils were bad, angels can be as bad, and devils will be afraid of angels. They're gonna die. I wonder who this is. I have no idea who this is, but I like the design, the internet design. And here we have, for the first time in our lives, we know that we are ready for this. Ooh, look at this. And this is at the same place where people were eating each other on the streets. And we even got the character to the left and the character to the right. So maybe she actually got to turn these people around somehow, but we'll have to see. And here we got a kind of a cosmic dance. We know what we are ready for. And is this character the same one as we just saw, the one that's the owner of the hotel? Because it has the same kind of microphone thing, but this time doesn't feel like a rose. It seems like an apple. Maybe this is to be like a reference to God's apples from paradise, and this is his I will say a magical focus for power. I don't know. And this will be a beautiful scene. This is obviously most likely at the end of the series, and I wonder if this guy will actually be the other one that we just saw. This one right here to the left, but then he will be back to being an angel, and he was an angel before because he even has the sharp teeth. Or if this is someone like his counterpart in the story, in the universe, or his brother, or something like that. And really, the design for this is just amazing. We even see some pentagrams, I believe, but or they're just stars because they seem to be actually on the correct size, pointing up instead of pointing down. And here we just see this character once again running with a spear to fight something, and this reinforced my belief that this might be just a falling angel. Oh, it's cool. She got a new style on this scene. And this is just them working to be able to get everything ready. So she might be an angel. She might be maybe a being of a certain power Maybe just like we see a little bit with Stolos being royalty, devil royalty, or demon royalty, maybe. I don't remember the correct nomenclature for him. And him having certain powers and access to travel or to do some interdimensional business. While she also will be in possession of a book, as we see in the beginning when I mentioned the book by her side. So she actually has powers to be able to turn this place around. And they're both working on this place. They're actually getting to work to be able to put this place in their best condition. And it says, we'll show heaven in a fight they won't forget. Yeah, in a fight to show that they actually have a chance to be redeemed. Featuring the most devilish voices of Broadway. It's time. Oh, my bad. It's time to lend a hand. Huzzah! And when she says Broadway, I just feel like this is kind of way to do a reference to Le Miserable, Le Miserable, The Miserables, which is also, isn't it also a Broadway show? I think it is because there's the movie The Miserables, and there's the Miserables that is also like a kind of a singing movie, and I think there is a Broadway show. Let me Google that real quick. Le Miserable Broadway. Oh yeah, I just learned something. Uh, yeah, I think I just something. Yeah, it was from the Broadway. So yeah, nice sneak peek with that. And here we have an actual angel, a biblical angel. So I do not know what can be this thing, or if it is the same character that we saw before doing the portal against the angels and their deadly threats. So this year, I do not know who this can be, but she's angry. She's ready for a fight. This angel is actually going out of his way to just do a rock solo to show that she's wrong in this scene when she comes to ask him that she wants to rehabilitate sinners against the angels and their deadly threats. And I think that this character might be the one that comes against her in the scene before. We just got a glimpse of a skirt, I believe it's a skirt, and now we see this face. I think it's her. I think she will maybe be the one that will lead this incursion against Hell or the Angel. And because of the crown, let me see. Is this? I do not know if it's just for D&D, but in D&D we got an angel called Zeriel, and this might be her because of the crown. Because in D&D, Zeriel has a story about her having a crown on top of her head, and then along the story it was broken. Right here it's complete, so maybe this is Ariel, maybe this is a new character, but I'm just trying to use some D&D knowledge to maybe produce a few presumptions. I might be wrong. Let's see. Henningsen. Erika Henningsen. Let me see what character she dubbed. Voice actress. Let me see if I can find her roles or if she has any. I don't see anyone right now. So she will be most likely the protagonist, the one that we saw with that is trying to rehabilitate the sinners. We cannot take it anymore. And we actually see here, this is the character. I think they will be showcasing the characters just after every name. And also cool voodoo head. The time has come to go to war. Stephanie Beatrice. And I do not know if this song right here is maybe a reference to the Miserables that is just modified to fit the story. Let's see. Stephanie Beatrice. Voices. Oh, she's the one from Brooklyn 99. Oh, she also dubbed Mirabelle and also a character from BoJack Horseman. Yeah, she's this character. I remember. I was actually hearing her singing, sometimes before today. I heard a few times. I was listening to the "Don't Stop Dancing Till the Curtains Fall" from a BoJack Horseman. She has a great voice, and it's cool to see like a little Easter egg about the movie Encanto. I even switched to Portuguese. My bad. Is that when she was auditioning for Luisa, I believe, but she actually they enjoyed her so much, and they liked her so much. Sorry, that she actually got the role for Mirabelle. They actually gave her the role for Mirabelle, I believe. I think it was like that. I might be wrong, but I think it was like that. So cool to see a name that I actually know, and that she's doing this character. I think that this character is going to be maybe a little bit more tough on the acting. We saw her cursing already. We see that she's a warrior, or she knows how to deal with a spear and maybe combat. So I think that this one will show a little bit more of tough love. Blake Roman, prepare to fight. We're ready for Blake Roman. Oh, he's going to be the one that actually is a little bit more the one that was filming the porno at the beginning, you know, the one that has one white eye and the other one is a black eye. Let me see if I can find the voices that he's done, if any. Maybe this is his first animated character. I don't seem to be finding any other works, or at least animated works. Let's continue. Yes, this one. And real quick, the flowers in the background have kind of this crooked smile. Once again, the background theme, amazing works. Keith David. I feel like I heard about Keith. Keith David. Oh no. Yeah, this one I believe I've heard his voice. Oh, he dubbed Mr. Facilier on the Princess and the Frog, and wow, he actually voiced a lot of characters that I have seen before, but I never heard it, but I never thought it were him. He dubbed the cat in Coraline. He dubbed the president on Rick and Morty. Even the alien on Halo. He even was an archer. So many good works. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I never related Dr. Facilier with the president from Rick and Morty. So now a lot of things make sense now that I think of it. I feel a little bit dumb for not making the connection with that. Let's continue. Gives the finger. Let's see if there's any Easter eggs on the bottle. Apparently not. Amir Talai. Wait, let me just Google something real quick. Keith David. Oh, this one I actually recognized. Let me just confirm it so I do not speak any nonsense, or more than I usually do. Let me see. Was he in Final Space? Was he Avocado, the cat's a mercenary warrior? Space Cast. Oh no, I think I got that one. I got wrong. Oh no, he actually was, but not because of but not the character that I thought. He was another character. So I got it wrong, but I was right that he was in the show. Damn. Amir Talai. Amir Talai. Oh, he was in Best Player. Didn't know that he was in Turbo. But I do not see any other animated movies, or at least any animated movie that I've seen. So I think this will be my first watching him in animated form. It's time to remind everyone why I'm here. And he's gonna be this character. I wanna see how he can actually portray this. I think this guy's gonna be a megalomaniac, right? He's just gonna be super self-centered, and I am really up to see this personality. It's time to remind everyone why I'm here. And he's just gonna go around killing a lot of people. And how much money do they actually own these people? Because as we can see, this is apparently a bunch of sharks or shark devils, and this is not a race that we're seeing for the first time when it comes to Hellborns, because we saw a few sharks on Hell of a Boss, and right here they probably own a lot of money to these people. Probably they loan money, and that's why they're sharks. They're loan sharks. So he's just gonna go ahead and kill a lot of them. And oh, we might have a character that I did not notice before, or wasn't shown before. Look at this. We got the sharks and we got this character right here. I do not know if he showed before his or if he already shown in Hell of Boss season 2, but this is a different character, maybe one that they're only money. And the way that his eyes are showing different colors, maybe it's from the same species as the other guy that also has different eye colors. I don't know. Oh, so many funny clips and different things happening. We got a character being ripped apart, and this lady here watching, I have no idea. Let's see if we can actually try to get a glimpse of who it was. No, it's just the spine. We got this character here fighting something, which I believe that he's actually on hell already fighting. We got this character showing how powerful he is to this creature. And who can this be? Can this maybe be Asmodeus himself? Since he's on a throne and we got some eyes behind it? I have no idea. Hey, they're about to kiss. Also, we're gonna have them as a couple on this one. And you know what does actually remind me? Them both dancing and they're doing a musical, and this reads loser. This actually reminded me of an anime that I watched many years ago. I do not remember the name of it, but it's basically an anime where people that die at the same time, they actually come to a middle ground in afterlife, where through some games and some mind games, the host or the dealer of the game, he actually will decide if the person will go to heaven or to hell, if their soul is gonna be reincarnated or if they will go into the void. Oh, do I remind it? Let me see. Anime where people play games to decide if they go to heaven or hell. Oh, Death Parade. That's the name of it. That's the name. I don't know. This is just giving some Death Parade vibes. Continue it. Banging on the door, and I think that right here is the same devil that was probably telling our main character that she can't do what she's doing or that she will not accept this. And maybe this is him just sending these angels to do hell on hell. And even I think breaks his pipe right here. Yeah, or he's breaking a clock. He's going so hard against the table that he actually hits an object and breaks it. So we'll see maybe what this object is. Maybe it's something that is showing what is happening on hell and that he does not like that. That he wants to cleanse hell and that he doesn't want anyone stopping that. And shows how angry he is and then how psychotic he can be. And it is actually kind of cool, this little glimpse right here of the town. And maybe this is just a showcase, of course, the pentagram, just dividing the different sections of the city. And I wonder if this is just gonna be which ring it's gonna be. We have here maybe the moon being also with the pentagram, and we got the angel that we saw leaving the hotel and being waved goodbye by our main character. But we also got the holy church at the center with the timer. And after that, everything goes dark. And I do not know what that can mean or why this is happening. I really hope that I'm ready for this. Hazbin Hotel, new series January 19th. And yeah, we're actually kind of close to that. Interesting. Created by Viviane Medrano. You go, Viv. You really deserve all of that. I'm a bad man who never got enough hugs. Every man could use a hug from time to time. Where's an innocent kid I can sell crack to? And she's just watching, so proud, watching all of that. This one's embarrassed. This one's actually into the acting. And wow, she even has a lot of eyes. So I take it back. The scene where we saw before, like the descending skirt into the frame, which will most likely be around here somewhere. It's probably gonna be her tail instead of the angel that I mentioned. When we got all the characters, we can see their personalities straight ahead. But I really want to see how the voice acting is gonna be on the series. It's gonna be top notch, I can say. Also, all the eyes all around, and this little radio design actually being changed from an actual existing radio to a hell radio with the mouth and the teeth and the eye. Once again, amazing. So many eyes everywhere. And he goes, "Who wrote this?" And she just so proudly says, "Great, right? Keep going." And then I really want to know what she is in the middle of this. She's an angel. What she is? She doesn't. She doesn't have any halos. She doesn't have any horns. So what is she? She only has the pointy canine teeth. So I have no idea what she can be. And we reached the end of this. Let me go back to the beginning so I can leave at the logo of the series. Because this series is one that I will most likely react on the channel. I just need to think how I will be able to do that, because this will take a lot more of editing if I want to do a cool video. So I'll have to think how am I going to be able to do this reaction. But guys, thanks so much for coming. I think that I broke down everything that I needed. I turned a 2-minute reaction into a 40-minute video. I apologize for that. You guys know how I am. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to go and give a like to the original video. And if you guys have any theories, Casey, Gatorman, and anyone showing up in the chat, please let me know. Let me know if you guys think that I'm wrong, if you think that I got something right, if I didn't got anything right. Just don't give me spoilers for Season 2 of Hell of a Boss, which I also intend to react in the future. And yeah, I think I'm done. And one last thing that I would like to say is just congratulations to Viviane Medrano just for bringing this whole series and all the cast, the background artists, all the artists and people that put input. That input, or to put input what? That gave their all and their input to be able to produce this series. Just be happy with what you did. You really got there. There are just so many people who could only dream to achieve what you're achieving with these animations, and for that, really, you're amazing. Congratulations, Viv. And until the next video, reaction, analysis, or a 40-minute video that usually most people will take 5 minutes doing. I will hope to see you guys there, okay? Bye! See ya! I also would like to give a special thank you to my patrons, especially TitanMark01. Thank you for choosing to support the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!